Hi everybody, it's Debbie. Welcome to Your Home, Your Happy Place. If you're new, hoping you'll decide to stay. We are going to take off on summer inspiration today. And I wasn't planning on doing like a haul. And then as I started contemplating everything that's going on in my head, I thought, you know what? I want to share the vision and some of the items that I'm going to start with in this room and give you, I don't know. It's kind of like when you plan a vacation. Some of the fun part is the anticipation. And so here's what happened. I was sick, still am, over Christmas. And if those of you that were thinking in the last video that I was all well, no, I recorded that 2 weeks ago before I got sick. So no, I've not even been out of my house since the Tuesday before Easter. And I just want to get better. But here we are. My husband, I sent him off to St. Louis for all of the festivities for Easter, and I was home because I was told by my eye doctor that this eye had the cold inside of it, viral conjunctivitis. I can't say that right. Anyway, and it was highly, highly contagious. So I didn't go. Thankfully, I didn't go because this whole thing going on is a lot. And I'm so glad nobody else was around me to catch it. So, well, the first day when he was gone, I thought, I feel pretty good. I'm just contagious. So I took down all the bunnies, all the Easter. I filled my kitchen with it, which was a lot. And I thought, okay, I'm going to just get this all done and I'll be done by Monday. Ha, ha, ha. In fact, Sunday I was so sick I could hardly get out of bed. And that always happens, right? I wanted to just put something out in the meantime because I don't like my house not being decorated. So I was like, I ran downstairs and I think I grabbed that pillow. I'm like, let's just throw that up here. And the next thing you know, I'm like, okay, let me put a throw out. Let's just, let me just kind of do some stuff. Well, before I knew it, I had this room decorated and it was going somewhere. It was going in a direction. I thought, what am I doing? It was not my plan. And I love when that happens. And so I looked at it and I thought, it's summer classic. It is timeless. It could go year round, but it would look like a classic summer room. And of course, if you looked at my last video, which was at the lake house, I was bringing in Ralph Lauren inspired things. And I'm like, I think I want to do that here too, a little bit. So, because I have a lot of blue and white, and that's one of the big things. I was already headed in the navy direction. And so the color palette would be for a summer classic would be navy, really deep navy, and creams, which my sofa is not a full-on white, so that's great. So what other things would be color-wise in the palette? There's going to be green because in any summer classic or Ralph Lauren, there's going to be palm trees or ferns, things that are going to bring in the green. So you can kind of work that color in a little bit, but predominantly it should be in the navy and creams. And then a little tan or, the natural woods and things. So those colors. Now, if you are coming in with Americana, which I tried, I looked up a lot of that. I could not find a lot of what I would like. I don't want a really bright, I want like a vintage look Americana for the holidays only. So for Memorial Day, maybe I would pull that in, or for 4th of July. But the cool thing with this summer classic look is that you can keep your base decor and just build a little bit off of it for that summer look, which is why I'm in my little, I don't even know who this is by, but anyway. So here's what we're going to do today. I'm going to share, because I did buy some things, and then I collected some things, and I'm going to share a haul that if you're interested in, first of all, just that summer classic look, which is super simple, with basic navy and creams, or if you are interested in some Ralph Lauren touches, some of these things are new. We're going to, I'd say, elevate a Ralph Lauren lamp. It is a Ralph Lauren lamp. I don't know if it's got the proper shade on it, but I wanted to change it out, so I bought a new shade. Looks like I got to put it together. I won't put you through that misery. I'll put it together and then I'll show it to you. And then, oh gosh, I want to talk about some other things here. So first I'll show, and then we'll see how much time there is, and I will see about talking about what's coming up in May. I'm so excited. All right. I'm going to just start with something brand new because it's right here in front of me and I love it. This is something you are going to see, a tabletop telescope in a Ralph Lauren design. And this one, Amazon, is actually got leather on it. So I really, I wanted that, and it works. It's real. Some of them are just for looks. This one really works. And you can make this, these antique brass legs go up that high if you wanted it real short on a book. But I don't have a lot of table space in here to put stuff. So I wanted something small. And, you know, we really do live, so this Ralph Lauren Summer Classic look goes really well with my house, which is a Hampton style house. And East Coast vibes as far as Maine or something like that. So I got off track. I don't know. I was just saying I don't have a lot of place. Oh, but I'm up on a hill, you guys know. So I really do I have binoculars out in lots of key spots so that we can look at the view. We see something changing on the horizon. It's like, is somebody building a house way, way out there on that mountain? So anyway, this, I'll link below. It's so beautiful. Would make a great Father's Day gift. Just saying. Okay, and another new find. So Ralph Lauren uses metals, gold and silver. And I thought I had ordered 2 of these. So Ralph Lauren uses a lot of like silver in frames, or at the bar, it's gold or it's silver. I mean, it mixes metals, and especially summer, a lot of silver. And my home, except for the lower level, is all polished nickel, which is basically a silver look. So this, I love hurricane lamps. And for the life of me, I cannot find them on Amazon. But this is Walmart, $24. So I will be linking that below. I also have one on order that is, and it should be coming this week, and it might go in this room. It's a base, and it goes up and then it goes out, and then there's 2 candles with hurricanes. So I'm so excited. You guys, Walmart online has just blown me away this year. When I was looking at my little trays, my bed tray, they have wood ones and I think maybe copper. So many things that I think I'm going to be doing a Walmart shop with me, where I just show you all these amazing finds, and I will link them below because they're not in the store. So, okay, what else will we be doing? All right. So another thing that's very popular in this look would be leather. And it's a very casual, it's refined and elegant, but casual, not formal. So this leather tray is one that I picked up at Walmart in store, and I will see about linking that. And then you're going to want some little touches of nautical, which I show these every year, and usually they're downstairs or in my bedroom. And this is how it started. I grabbed a pillow. I went upstairs and grabbed some coral stuff and some seashells, and I thought, I'm just going coastal in here. Well, I didn't like where it was going, and I started flipping things out, and that's how I got here. But anyway, a little bit of coastal touch, not over the top. Palms and ferns, and this is a picture I've had for a while from Home Goods, but I'll look for something very similar. Sorry, there's my light. So I'm gonna do this. I picked up some wire. This one is double hooks on the back, and I've never hung them. They've always leaned on something. So I'm gonna tell you, if it works, I'm gonna link that below. It's a little case of, do I have them over here? I don't know. It's a little case of wire that's adjustable, and you hook it onto your clip, and then you adjust it to the length you want, and it's so simple. So I like that. This is Michael's, and these are very pliable. You can do whatever you want. See that? I don't want to do that though. I want mine up a little bit. They were $15, you guys, and they have quite the impact. They're not always. They're $30 typically, but I don't know. Amazon or Michael's has had that Ashland greenery on 50% for quite some time. Oh, here's those wires. And they feel heavy, so this is not a very heavy picture, so I may have done overkill, but we'll see how that works. They just hook on there. Okay. Here's something. I doubt that I can find this, but I'll look. By the way, Wayfair is starting yesterday, and going maybe to the 30th. I'm not sure. They're really big sale. So I'm going to be looking for other items that would complement this and this style, and popping those in there, whether it's wall decor or furniture. Let me know. But I do want to help if you're looking for some new stuff. This, I'm going to see if I can find something. So this was a Home Goods find a couple years ago, and I just love it. And I thought, oh, this belongs in this room because of the direction we're going. Some rope detail. You could find maybe coasters with some rope. I have had these, and I think this will look great. But I do have one of those rope balls over here. What else do I want to show you? Some of the beads would be good in here with that look. Kind of just natural elements. I'm going to use these in this room. I have these in a smaller version, and these are Amazon. Anyway, what else have we got here? Oh, a couple more things. The look would take on some vintage ship decor. Now, you saw at my other house, I put in a boat. I really don't, unless I took away some of the things I have here, I wouldn't have a place for a boat here. It would look good on either of these tables. But I've got them full, so I won't be doing that because it's not here anyway. But I loved this. I had it in my husband's office and I stole it. Honestly, the other day, I was just walking from room to room. I'm enjoying this action of going upstairs, downstairs, in the study, and just grabbing stuff and creating a completely different look with the things you already own. So this one is based on Psalm 93:4, mightier than the waves, and I love that. It's mightier than the waves is his love for you. I was looking for some coffee table books because I have quite a few, but when it comes to Ralph Lauren, their coffee tables are typically stacked with tons of books. Maybe I have enough, I don't know. But if I do, I won't have any books anywhere else. But I did decide to pick up another book. This one's not very big, but I knew that when I ordered it. It's called Walk With Me Hamptons. And, I just love architecture anyway. Oh my goodness. I probably, when I was looking at this, I might have been looking at some of the landscaping because I'm not happy yet with where we are. Oh my goodness, what are those? Hydrangeas. Yeah, my hydrangeas never get that big, but I have that color hydrangea planted just like that around my front porch, but mine aren't very big yet. Anyway, beautiful inspiration for me. I love this book. And then this vase on clearance at Hobby Lobby, and yet my voice is picking up inside of it. And yet they replaced them. So it's like a stock item that's on clearance. I don't know. And it's online. So I will link that below if you're interested. They're a little Art Deco to me, even though they're in that blue and white. And that leads me to the last thing I want to say, and then we'll look at the lamp. Okay. Things I have coming up. So for the month of May, I'm going to actually start off babysitting. I'm going to be away for a week, and I will do my best to have videos. I don't know if it'll work out. And then I come back, and I'm having a big bunko party, which I may throw in an extra video just to show you the invitation and the decor and some of the ideas of what we're going to be doing for the entertainment. It would be a small one. And then my annual Memorial Day weekend, where we have, including us, about 9 guests. Anyway, we're going to do a murder mystery dinner one night. And so I thought I'd share that. So this one, I bought this at TJ Maxx a couple years ago. Has 2 games in it. And you can also get them separate because I accidentally, probably that same day, bought one of them separate. So we are going to be doing Murder Mystery at the Theater. And this is the hosts. And so this is a 1920s murder mystery. Well, I'll be decorating my dining room and part of my lower level, definitely in the decor, anticipating that because it's going to be here before I know it. And as I started putting this room together, it's like, yeah, some of this summer classic, Ralph Lauren inspired. It's vintage, it's timeless, and it's not having the Art Deco, but it does have a little 1920s feel to it. So I don't know if I'm actually going to take that through, but I'm having fun thinking about it. It's definitely going to have an impact in the dining room, huge. And in this next room, I'm going to try and flow it. I've told you before, when I've gone to the Biltmore estate and done that tour, one of the things that will never leave my mind are the pictures of, I think they might have called it the solarium, but it was a really big, expansive area. The palms were indoor, were huge, and the lounge chairs and things. And they described that in that era where people would come, and I don't know if that was the 20s, 30s, that people traveled from a very far distance. I don't even know if there were cars, I guess there were, but you didn't just up and leave and do a weekend. You did a month, 2 months. And so that's kind of where I draw a lot of my hospitality inspiration. I want that whole feel. I want that luxury, but casual, summer, timeless, vintage, with a fresh take look. So that said, that's where we're headed. Let me open this. Well, I'll show you the lamp first. So this is a Ralph Lauren lamp that I picked up at Home Goods several years ago. And I had 2, and my husband broke one. That was normally when he breaks things, I'm like, whatever. That one bothered me because I've always been able to use it as a pair. And lo and behold, last fall I was out shopping at the Home Goods in St. Louis with my daughter-in-law, and I'm like, I think that's my lamp. Well, I'm buying it because I think it's my lamp. Sure enough, same lamp, exactly same pattern. So I'm back to 2 again. So I thought, okay, this would be great. I've always had those little buffet lamps behind me. They're not there right now, but really skinny. And I thought, let's change it up and let's bring in a real Ralph Lauren piece with the wood and the blue and white. And I put it up and I was like, I don't love these shades with it at all. So I decided to look without being pricey because let me tell you, there were some that I would have loved to have had, but they were $99 and I'm not doing that. I don't know if it was $99 for 2 or 1. What I got is 2 for 1, and I think it was $29. It could have been $39, but it might have been $29. I'll be linking them below if you like. I need scissors. I'll be right back. Okay, I've had about 2 of these in the past. This is by far the nicest ever. It is not flimsy at all. It is super sturdy. It is so easy. Let me show you the clips. You can hardly see them. Little bitty clips, super firm wire, and then this is the Velcro. So you do have a definite seam, but a lot of times you'll have more than one seam on a regular lamp. So I think that's going to be great. Let's grab the lamp. I had bought these. I didn't have the original. Sometimes I think people take the finials off of lamps at Home Goods and swap them. And so the original one had a piece of wood, but the other one that I got that broke had gold or crystal. I don't know. It's like, well, that stinks. So I had to I bought these on Amazon. They're really pretty. And so now I've got matching ones. Let's see if we're going to like this. I have to put it down. Okay. It brings some warmth to it. Let's look at the 2. I mean, wow. See, ooh. What a difference. I mean, it made the lamp look more expensive in my opinion. Okay. That's what I got for you today, you guys. I hope you're excited for this journey. You know me, I am like, I have so many different plans of where we're going. And I'll still say, I already know what's going on the spring, the sun porch. It is not this. It's a completely different style, and that's okay. I can't sit here and be too affected by what's out on the sun porch. But I do think I'm going to kind of take this look out to my deck a little. I mean, the deck blows things so much. I'm not sure. And I'm not taking it completely in the kitchen. I know what I'm doing in the kitchen too. So it'll be a whole different look, but I'll be doing the same idea as I did last season, where I took one color and I pushed it through 3 different spaces and brought in other complementary. There's no complementary color in here for real. This is basically your cream and blue. But listen, it doesn't matter if you don't like blue. Imagine your own colors. And if you're looking for a timeless summer look and you're not a navy fan, tone it down. Take a soft blue like this. Maybe you want that fresher summer feel. You know, the crisp, I'm almost at the beach feel. Then you can do the white and you can do the soft blue. You can throw in a little navy accent or red. I am excited. I cannot tell you. And I hope that you'll shop down on the links, because I'm not just putting in all of the things that you didn't even see, but all of the things that are going to be in here, I'm going to put in. And then I'm also going to do some ideas based on this from different shops. And I believe I've got Lowe's, Macy's, Wayfair because they're on a sale, and then my usuals. So let's just kind of start thinking about how we can build on what we have and create a look that's fresh for you this year. I can't wait to see you guys. I may be back earlier than Thursday, but don't hold me to it. I love y'all. See you soon. Don't forget to give me a like. Bye-bye.